Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Elahu Ramadan on the West Coast, brothers and sisters, on the West Coast, bringing you that information about the messenger of the covenant. The messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters. And we know that that be the Abraham covenant. And brothers and sisters, I want to make it plain to you, and probably not only for myself, but the follow Injil warriors, that we knew nothing about the Abraham covenant. And I'm going to have to speak exactly for myself. We only knew and start knowing about the Abraham covenant, the messenger of the covenant, and everything about what we needed to know in this day and time from the messenger of the covenant. So we bear witness to the truth of what he has given us. He never asked us to follow him, but he allowed us to trail along with him. And he fed us, brothers and sisters, fed us that which we knew not. Hindsight, present sight, and foresight, brothers and sisters. And so therefore we had to bear witness to the truth that has been revealed to us from the messenger of the covenant, because we were seeing it being played out in front of our face like a movie that we have been told about over and over again as it got closer and closer to the war in heaven. And that heaven and all of these things was revealed as the Injil, and we became the Injil warriors, title that we received from the messenger of the covenant as we were getting familiar in our class through his lectures. And he was bombarding us night and day, brothers and sisters. You get one lecture, and then the next day, before you can decipher that one, you getting another one. And we be the least, so we can't fully never represent the messenger of the covenant, because he is the one out of all men on the planet who lifted the seven seals of the 22 chapters of the book of Revelation and revealed to us the Injil, revealed to us the Injil key, revealed to us, brothers and sisters, everything that the enemy had laid out for us, how we have been caught up into the gravitational vortex of this enemy of ours, his vision, his programming of our minds. And through this, brothers and sisters, myself, I ran into Master Suleiman at the end of 2019 on the internet, brothers and sisters, on the internet. I wasn't getting what I was looking for nowhere else. I had been in the Nation of Islam and went through that, and we ended up on Ron Hubbard. So I was still looking for the missing pieces. And when I ran into Master Suleiman and the Injil, the missing pieces start coming together, brothers and sisters, by us reflecting light from the wisest man on the planet. And what make him the wisest man, and we're not bragging on him or boasting him or nothing to that nature. what makes him the wisest man. The Bible been here for 551 years. Revelation's been in the Bible as long as it's been. So it was sealed by 7 seals. I knew nothing of that, brothers and sisters, prior to 2019, at the end of 2019, until I heard Master Suleiman and start following his lectures like I want you to do, because this is the other half, the other part. I don't know if it equals to half. It's, to me, it's 3/4 of the rest of the lessons, brothers and sisters, are only from my opinion. So we can't represent Master Suleiman because we're not the wisest man in the world. You know what I'm saying? We didn't lift the 7 seals. Me, myself, or the Injil warriors, or the warrior queens. We only reflecting light, and what we had to study, the books we was given. So in our studying and in our reflecting lights, we're going to make mistakes. We have made mistakes. So therefore, in our mistakes, we still know one thing, brothers and sisters, that this is the only thing that we need to know. So therefore, we got to bear witness to it, and we got to share it with you at waralert.org, brothers and sisters. You can register and then run into Master Suleiman, his lectures, and prescribe to his lectures and hear for yourself, so you can be prepared. You can have the right information in your mind and be prepared to go through what's ready to happen to us. A war coming to a city near us, brothers and sisters. It's been taught to us, the Injil warriors, and now it's playing out like a movie. Been taught since 2019, at the end of 2019, and now in 2023, the war in heaven began. But all up until that day, brothers and sisters, we have been taught about it. So we have been trying to reflect the light by giving lectures and giving it to you, the mass of the people, trying to bear witness to the truth, brothers and sisters. But in our foolishness, we make mistakes. So all we can do is continue, because now that we have been injected with the Injil, injected with the benefits of making it through the Abraham covenant, after the 400 years of our sojourning in a land that's not ours, and our forefathers went through Holocaust, and we are the recipients of the promised land, of a reward, of a birthright. And it's all coming from the Injil that was brought to us by Master Suleiman after he lifted the 7 seals of the 22 chapters of the book of Revelation and given us this information. Brothers and sisters, we can never go back to this right here, brothers and sisters. We can never go back to this. We can't go back to Farrakhan. We haven't been waiting on him to February the 23rd of 2024, Savior's Day, on a day that he said he don't even believe in the Savior. He teaching Sunniism. He believe in Master Farad, um, uh, uh, he believed in the Prophet Muhammad of 1,500 years ago. He don't believe in Master Farad Muhammad or his messenger Elijah Muhammad. He went to war with Elijah's saints, the Levites, and got y'all preaching all under student ministers talking about not the Abraham covenant, not the messenger of the covenant who would suddenly appear at Elijah's temple. He have y'all teaching about 6 to 7 states in a North American wilderness that will be judged and set on fire. And y'all are pushing for reparation. Y'all still waiting on the 23rd when the Injil warriors and the warrior queens, we know the future. We know the past. But as students, we stumble. We make mistakes, but we know damn well where to lead you and what to tell you where to go. We bear witness to the messenger of the covenant. So, waralert.org, brothers and sisters, register to the messenger of the covenant, follow his lectures, and get the information that's beneficial to your future, beneficial to those who you claim to love. It's your wife, your children, your mothers, your fathers, and if the old ones can't do it and can't connect and can't understand about the messenger of the covenant who will suddenly appear at Elijah's temples to give us the Injil, and then maybe the children will be wise enough to listen to the messenger of the covenant, to register to his lectures. Or you can wait for the beggar to come up and beg to you. And since he's the chief demon, a disguise, and then therefore he allowed all of his army to come in. And his army be like himself, born from a devil and have the outer appearance of the black woman, dividing the nation in half, brothers and sisters. These are the things that Elijah did not tell us. And if he told us, I didn't hear him, brothers and sisters. But today, the Injil warriors and the warrior queens bear witness, not represent, because we are not intelligent enough. We can't get the words, our vocabulary, our study, but we can assure that if you yourself follow him, and then you'll be informed of what's ready to transpire in the near future, brothers and sisters, about your enemy. Your enemy, brothers and sisters, the devil, America, God, the UK, Britain, and the Satan, brothers and sisters, those who are falsely Israel, who got your identity. All of that is transpiring right now, brothers and sisters, in Palestine, showing you an example, giving you an example of a war that's ready to come to a city near you, and we are not prepared for it, not prepared for it, because maybe of our foolishness as the Injil warriors, maybe of, let me speak for myself, maybe of my foolishness, maybe of me not trying, reflecting the light good enough. But regardless to that, brothers and sisters, you can tune in yourself to the messenger of the covenant, to his lectures, and get that information before that shock of the hour. I'm your brother Elihu Ramadan on the West Coast, bringing to you, brothers and sisters, waralert.org. Register and run into your new mind. Run into your birthright. Run into your reward. Run into 400 years that you can revenge and walk into your promised land that you can transfer into heaven with your new mind, the Injil key, the future of the 17 million saints, brothers and sisters. I'm your brother, Elihu Ramadan, on the West Coast. And as you wait for that lying son of a devil on Savior's Day to pull up and tell you something other than what the messenger of the covenant has been revealing to you since 1990 for free. All you got to do is pay attention, brothers and sisters, and you can hopefully dodge the bullet. If not, and then you will not make it through the tribulations, brothers and sisters. And we already know the demons won't make it. Assalamu alaikum.